Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna see how to create this really nice image that you can see in here using Adobe Photoshop. Alright, so let's go and open Photoshop. Then I'm gonna press Ctrl Command N. I want to make like a square image. I'm just gonna put 2500 by 2500. I will keep the resolution set to 72 and I will press OK. Alright, now we'll go and open the image I want to use. And I will make it bigger. Just like that. Alright, now the idea is to make a hole or like to make the hollow face kind of effect. I plan to make like two. So I will make one in this part and another one in this part. And then I will put the flowers that they look like is coming from the face to outside. And yeah, so let's do that. So I will go and select the pencil, or you can press P on your keyboard. And let's start by making this part in here. So it's very simple using the pencil like this. Just like that. Alright, so this is our first part in here, as you can see, very easy to do. Now I'm gonna make a selection of this. So I will right click and choose make selection. And I would like to keep the radius set to 0 pixels, and I'm gonna press OK. Now first, I want to make a copy of this selection. So to do that, I'm gonna press Ctrl Command C. And to do that, we need first to inverse our selection because the pen tool tends to make the selection like this. So to inverse it, you can just press Ctrl Shift I and this will inverse it. And then I'm going to press Ctrl Command J or Ctrl Shift or Command Shift J to copy it in place. And now we have something like this. All right, now let's go ahead and load the selection again from this part face. So we'll right click, select pixels, and then I will go and select the model layer. Let's actually name it model. All right, and I will create a solid color. I will keep it black. Now, if I remove this, you can see we have something like this. Now we'll go and select the part face, and I will move it a little bit. And then press Ctrl Command T and rotate it maybe just like that. All right. Yeah, I think something like this, it would look interesting. Now I want to create another hole in here. And to do that, I will go back to the pen tool and I will start making like a smooth path like that. But now again, I will right click, make selection, and then I'm going to press Ctrl Shift I to invert it or Command Shift I, and then I will go to the color fill, and while I have black as my foreground color, I will press delete, and there we go, we have two like hollow places in here. Alright, now let's change the color. I don't want it to be 100% black, maybe a little bit orangey. Yeah, something like that. I think it will look interesting. All right, now I want to have like the 3D kind of look to the whole part of the hollow part. And to do that, we're going to use the color fill. So I will select it and then go to this FX icon and choose blending options. And let's actually make something really simple. We're going to just use the inner shadows. Okay, like that. I have the blending mode set to normal. And for the color, let's actually change it to, I like this sweater color. So I will keep it like this, green. And then using my cursor, I can actually choose where the 3D look, where I want it to be. For example, I really like how it looks in here. It's like really simple. It's like this. Perfect. Now, if you want to change the color, you can just one click on it and change it to whatever color you want. For me, I really like this green because I think it will follow the theme of this image. So I will keep it like that. And then I will go and select the drop shadow. And I want to have those lines, as you can see. So to do that, I will select like color from the face. And then I will keep it normal. And again, using my cursor, I want to choose where it will be, as you can see. Something very subtle, but it looks really nice. Maybe for this one, I would change the blending mode to linear dodge add. And yeah, I would keep it like that. Maybe move it a little bit. Perfect. Be just like 2 pixels for the distance. I think it will look interesting. All right, so I will press OK, and then I will zoom in to see. Yeah, I think I will go back to the drop shadow, and I want to have a little bit in here showing on this side. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. And I will press OK, and there we go. Very easy, like that. Now you can add a little bit of depth to the image by adding the same thing basically to this part of the face. So I will select it and then open the blending options. And for this one, I'm just going to add a drop shadow. And I will do the same. Just add a little bit. But this time I'm going to change it back to normal. And maybe sample the same green color in here, just to follow the theme of our image. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so I think it looks interesting. Perfect. Alright. Now, the only thing that we need to do is to add the flowers. So I will go and open the flower image. It's a free image from the Adobe stock. I will make sure to put a link where you can download it in the free section of the Adobe stock. All right. Now I will place the flower below part of the face, and I'm gonna press Ctrl Command T, rotate it, just like that. So I want a part of the flowers to go like this, up. Yeah, something like that. I think it looks interesting. And then you can choose which one to hide and which one to keep showing. So yeah, for now we'll keep it like that. Now I want to add another one in here, or I'm gonna make a duplicate of this by pressing Ctrl Command J. And let's hide this for now. Now I will load the selection of these layer masks that I have in here. So I'm gonna press Ctrl Command and one click on the layer mask, and this will load the selection of this hollow space in here. And then by pressing Ctrl or Command Alt or Command Option, I can actually remove this part in here from the selection, and then I will add a layer mask to these flowers in here. Alright, now using a brush, I will show the parts that I want. So I will show this part in here, maybe a little bit from this part. Yeah, so basically just using your brushes, you can show and reveal. And you can always disable the layer mask by pressing Shift and one click on the layer mask, and to see exactly which part you want to show. So I want to show this one in here, just like this, and delete a little bit from here, and again. Yeah, I think this is okay. Now I will make the brush softer, and I will start deleting using white as my foreground color this time. We'll start deleting from here to the flowers to have that shadow from the face, just like that. And a little bit in this part too. Alright, perfect. Maybe rebuild this part in here and then delete a little bit from it. Alright, I think it looks good. Now I will delete a little bit from this part to have that 3D kind of feel to the whole thing. Alright, now let's add a little bit of flowers coming out from this part of the face. So we'll make this visible. Then I'm gonna press Ctrl Command T, rotate it. And this one I will make it a little bit smaller. Just like this. Maybe going in the other area, just like that. Alright, perfect. Now we'll just delete using the brush. Let me actually create a layer mask. And delete just like that. And then I will decide which part I want to be visible. For example, I really want like this in here. So let me actually delete from this part too. Yeah, something like that. To actually delete the layer mask, the whole thing. And then let's place it better, because I think the placement is the problem. Maybe flip it horizontally. Yeah, I think like this it will look more interesting. Maybe just a part of these flowers to be shown, maybe just from this part down, and then we can control it better. Alright, now again I will apply a layer mask and I will delete all of this. Yeah, something like that. And from here you can decide which parts of the flowers you want to be shown and not. For me, I think I will just show the down part in here. For example, all of this I want to delete. And in here too. Yeah, just like that. Let's see. Maybe I will show this part from this purple leaf in here or flower. Alright, so I think it looks okay. Maybe I will go back to this part in here and show a little bit from this, just to have like some different areas that they are showing and one that they are hiding. And also I'm doing this a little bit quicker than I usually will. But yeah, that's the whole idea. I think it looks really nice. Now I want to add a little bit of shadow, so I will create a layer on top of the color fill, and let's call it shadow. Alright, now I will go and choose my brushes, and let's use a darker color, maybe dark brown color, like that. And I will go below or under the flowers, and I will start making a little bit of shadow in here. All right, maybe in this area too, and a little bit in here. Let's make the brush a little bit softer. Let's see. And let's do it in this area too. All right, now I will put down the fill a little bit, just like that. And there we go, we have a really nice looking flowers with the shadow, maybe in this area too. Yeah, perfect. All right, I think it looks okay. Now let's add a little bit of adjustments. Let's go and add, like, for example, levels. Let's go to the red and play with dark and white areas. And the blue, let's add some colors like that. Then I will go back to the RGB and mess with the shadows and highlight like this. And I think I will put down the saturation of the flowers. Maybe I'm gonna press Ctrl Shift, or let's actually press Ctrl U to bring the hue saturation. And let's use the hand, because I think the purple is a little bit more than I want. Yeah, just like that. And I will do the same, Ctrl U for the other layer. All right. Yeah, I think they are okay. All right, so let's add another level adjustment, maybe color lookup. And let's choose some of the loots in here, maybe crisp warm. Let's choose winter. I think I like this warm color. Maybe put down the opacity quite a bit and then go up. And then I will go and add exposure. And let's actually give it that fade looking to the whole thing. It's like this. Just playing around. Alright, I think this is alright. So that would be all. So I hope that you enjoy and you like this video and it was a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and you know what's for more to come, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.